Hello Scorpios and welcome to your February reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. The first card that I have is two cards. I have the Seven of Cups and the Emperor. I think last month was all about what's next, finding your direction and so on. And I think it's being more and more concrete this month, and the next step will appear. So, Seven of Cups, this is when we are trying to see what is in front of us, but all we see are emotional projections here. They're all the possibilities. These are not options. They are possibilities, dreams, projections. So, and in this case, this is like Venus in Scorpio. Our old wounds and our dreams are all mixed together, creating this kind of blur for what is the next step, what is coming towards me, and so on. And with the Emperor, that means where do I put my will? Where am I aiming my efforts and my concentration and my moves? The next card is this. Five of Wands, Two of Swords. So yes, there's a decision that you need to take inside of what is my truth. Who am I? Our I am kind of defines the frame within. We have options. If you identify yourself to being limitless, then you are limitless. But if I am, and we know that there's a big range out there of possibilities of I am, there it is. So that's the question here that she's asking. What is my truth? And here, Five of Wands, as long as she's holding two truths with her. I am limitless, I can do anything, and I don't have what it takes. Life is hard, and I'm stuck there. These are two truths that don't belong together, and it creates a paradox. So there's this need to go inside. That's why there's the moon. The answer is not out there. That's why your eyes are blocked. The answer is inside. And so to undo this, and as soon as you have water on a card, the emotional factor is important. The vibe, the vibration that you have. Anyway, then I have the Ace of Pentacles. There's the new seed to plant, to give a direction, to give a purpose to your Emperor here. Under the Seven of Cups and the Emperor, I have the Hangman. So that tells me that all of this, the universe has been putting a pause there because there's something you need to look at differently, and maybe not look at the consequences of your life, but look at how do you feel in it? Who are you? And here under that I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So see here, your feminine water, your grasp on how you feel, where you're vibrating, your intuition and all of that is key to have the enlightenment that the Hangman is asking. Ten of Pentacles, that's why you have a pentacle here. When it comes to your empire right now, you need to find the answer for it to continue to grow to the next level. You need to go find the answer inside. Under our Two of Swords, where there's like, okay, I'm conflicted inside because I'm holding two truths. I have the Six of Swords. This is to be able to have one wand, to move away from conflict, to bring your wisdom, The 6 is all in the heart chakra, to have that kind of serenity when the mind reaches the heart chakra and we are serene. And there our masculine can use his willpower wand to move our inner feminine and our inner child to calmer waters, to turn a page. Under that I have the 2 of Cups. When it comes for some of you a relationship, maybe that was conflictual and so on, or just what is mirrored in your life. Because the 2 of Cups is not just lovers here. It's my sister, my brother, my neighbor, my co-worker, all the mirrors in my life. Under our Ace of Pentacles here, I have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So of course, when you read, if you have the 6 of Swords here and you are able to make that inner decision, anxiety will dissolve, and there you will be able to see that pentacle and rejoice with life again. If you don't take that inner decision to remove the inner conflict, then you're still in anxiety of emotional projections in your future. And here, that's why we have the Pope, the Fool, and the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups to go with here, Queen of Cups. How do I feel? How do I feel about so-and-so truly? Here, if I open my heart chakra, and here the Pope, if I apply my spiritual consciousness into my reality, if I use my discernment, if I open the doors, if I have faith, the Fool, jumping into it. And bottom of the deck, I have the 8 of Pentacles, and of course this is our capacity to completely engage ourselves in a task and see results, engaging ourselves in life, in a purpose, in a pursuit. So here we can see that there was this pause on all of that kind of energy involvement because we weren't sure, like in, out, I'm not sure. But there you're going to see the next seed. Because even, let's say if it's a couple, you've been together for like 20 years and you have all your wounds and all of that, deciding to move past them and to grasp a new seed so that it can continue to grow within the same duo is also possible. So it's all about reaching our heart chakra and actually being authentic with how we feel. So, okay, let's see here. Let's clarify this reading for Scorpio. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Scorpios for the month of February 2021. Scorpio. Okay, show me the Emperor and the 7 of Cups for Scorpios. Okay, so here we have our 9 of Swords and our 2 of Swords. There is anxiety here. It's like you have to take a decision. We have our 8 of Pentacles again. A lot of you, it's about your work. It's about your investments. It's about, you know, your career, your business, what you invest in. There's a decision to be taken because at the point where it is now, there's a lot of anxiety around it. And when you try and look in the future, you see all sorts of things. Why? Because you're holding two things. Am I reinvesting in this or am I going somewhere else? And until I make that decision, I I'm all conflicted and I can't see anything. There's sleepless nights and anxiety because you're trying to find the answer in your head, but the answer will be in your waters, in your heart, under the moon, inside. Let's look at that Two of Swords again with the Five of Wands. It's because your will is not completely aligned. You haven't made a choice. It's all over the place. And that can create conflict in the situation, of course. Page of Wands. That's good. And here I have Justice. Why do I say that's good? Because the Page of Wands has one wand. Plus the 5, we have the 6. And like I was saying, 6s are in the heart chakra. So that tells me that here a 6 of Wands is acknowledgement, is recognition, is I don't have to prove anything anymore. I don't have to fight. I don't have to put boundaries. I know who I am and I am going back home. I understand the lesson here. Justice. I am bringing back balance. Justice has only one sword, one truth, and with that truth I'm bringing back balance into my life. By taking a decision, you will gain back enthusiasm, excitement about that pentacle. Let's look at that pentacle. So, okay. Here we have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. 7 of Cups here is reversed. Okay? Why? Because you're making a decision here. So you're not lost in your emotional projections anymore about this. You are ready to make moves. Serendipity. I'm making moves because I am aligned. 8 of Wands cannot happen if we're all over the place. When I'm aligned, I'm excited, I'm enthusiastic, I'm making moves for that pentacle, and therefore my fog is lifting. But since they're showing them to me again, see, of course, everything is free will. Nothing is imposed. These are the energies that are possible for you. Let's look at that Hangman. What did they need to look from a different angle, Spirit? Okay. 10 of Pentacles, your Empire with the Sun. And here, 4 of Swords. Yes, any empire will have 3 of Swords in them. Whether it is a long marriage or business, or, you know, I've been working there for 20 years. I've been investing in my thing for, you know, X years or whatever. There's always things that weren't understood, that the disappointments and whatnot that we need to heal. Always. Here with the Sun, it's having the clarity on them. For some of you, there's so much anxiety and wounds. You'll have to see which part is really my intuition telling me this, and which part is my old wound showing itself. And when I say that, if you know, we've been abandoned or betrayed or whatever in life, we can have a tendency to kind of jump to that conclusion right away when we look at something. That is an emotional projection, and it feels real because we've lived it. So that's the 7 of Cups many times. So to make sure what is a wound that I am projecting and what is real. That's why there's healing that needs to happen, so that you can have a clear vision here. Let's look at your Queen of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Here's the conflict. And here I have the Queen of Pentacles. And that is all about that inner knowledge that you are supported, that you're enough, that you can do whatever you want. It's like if there's doubt about that, and you're doubting the possibility of this Ten of Pentacles of growing more. That's why you're conflicted about it. But clarity is coming. Here, Six of Swords. How can you move? Okay, how can you move past? You can move past with an extra cup. Yeah. And here I have the Four of Wands. In your home, in your body, in your capacity to celebrate life. This is all about bringing back love into what you do. Do I love it? Bring back more love for you is going to give you the clarity. Here I have the Knight of Cups. In my head, I don't know what's the next step. But if I allow more water within myself, my intuition will guide me onto where I want to bring my heart. And now it's hard to read because there's wounds mixed in it. And that's why the Hangman was there. Until you switch that, look at things, not in your head, but by allowing more water in, and with that knowing of your security, those two feminines here. One will open the valves of self-love so that the message is clear, and the other one will be completely grounded and knowing, in the knowing of her worth, in the knowing of her support by herself. You know I can support myself. I know the masculine, the divine masculine, the universe, and all of that will support me. She has that inner knowledge within herself. And Queen of Cups, you're Scorpio, so that's your like major element within yourself. But we have all of the elements, of course. So here, finding what actually makes your heart sing will clarify the confusion. Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Scorpio? Okay. I have the Knight of Cups again, and where it opened was the Six of Wands. What I was explaining here. Acknowledgement. Okay. And what is that card? Wheel of Fortune. And this one, Knight of Sword. Okay. So, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. We know that it's all about following your heart. Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. There's something here when you take that one decision of who am I? Acknowledging yourself. Then you trust yourself, and then you can transform your anxiety into excitement towards what is coming. So it's not like, oh my God, would I be able to do that? I don't have what it takes. And then anxiety comes up. I don't know if I should jump and do this thing or whatever. But if you trust yourself, if you know yourself, if inside the waters inside of you say yes, then you're like, I'm excited. I acknowledge myself. I know I don't have anything to prove. I'll just do my best and have pleasure doing it. Right away, serenity kicks in. Wheel of Fortune turns for you. I'll leave the Six of Wands. Let's look at, and you see the difference between anxiety and excitement. Celebrating life. Yes! Here it is. Maybe some of you that are entrepreneurs are getting this queue on a contract that would be so big, but you're like, oh my God, where is that gonna go? Do we have what it takes? And all of that. That kind of stress. But whatever it is a situation that you were in for a long time, solid, and this is so that you can give it a second wind or a first wind, it depends. But there's that poof, jump start, like jumping cables here. Okay, let's look at your Pope, Fool, and Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles and the Emperor again. So we finish with our first card with the Six of Pentacles. Another six. And here this is all about, yes, I have faith. Six of Cups. My waters are balanced. Six of Pentacles. What I will invest will come back to me. Emperor. My Emperor has a direction. He has faith. He has a pentacle to invest in. And like I was saying, this can be a revamping of something that was already there for a long time, or this is something new that you're finishing an old cycle and completing starting a new one on a whole different level, where you will be in your heart chakra and the universe will balance it back to you. So on this, my Scorpios, this is very good. I don't know, how should I call that? But it's a new start. There you go. A new start. Okay. I'm gonna wish you an amazing month of February. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. You can write to me, I write to you back with the details of how to book. Know that I don't take my emails on the weekends. Apart from that, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on a new moon, full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. And apart from this, my beautiful Scorpio, namaste, love and light, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.